And right now, since it's 2:45, I am going to I'm gonna check the art. Also, there's a dude that emailed me saying, let's just check this a minute ago. Vinny, I was wondering if I could submit some of your music to my school's radio station. Names the school and says some of the students might really like your music. Let me know if that's okay and what songs you'd like me to share. I think There She Goes and Hazy are two very good choices because they're the two, you know, we're working on. We don't have a band name yet. So also that's awesome. If anyone else has anything like this, maybe save it for when we have a band name. But even if you want to submit it or something just to spread it around, that's much appreciated. I mean, it helps. I don't know what we're going to do about a band name. So maybe you could just use Vine for now and just leave it at that. And then when we have a band name, we can maybe work on that and change it. I don't know. Something I'm thinking about. And it's something I have to think about even faster. Because, yeah, it's getting... We're cutting it down to the fucking wire with this band name. But I don't want to rush it. You know, I'll know when it's right. I don't want to, like, just settle for a name I'm going to regret in, like, 2 years. It's like naming your kid Emmett. Don't do it. I'd like to apologize to all the Emmets in the audience. That was the first name that came to mind. And I know there's a lot of people named Caleb in the audience. So, sorry. From World Maker, this is some Splatoon art. Pretty good. From TMC, some Metal Gear Solid 3 art. You know what? Let me play some music while we're doing this. We're doing Isaac's soundtrack before. I'll just resume from where I was at. Okay. Anyway, also that's really nice of you, whoever wanted to get some of the music on your school's radio station. That's really cool. Appreciate that. Glad you think it's good enough for that. So this one is from Thistle Blackfur. Good morning, Worm, your honor. The crown will plainly show the prisoner who now stands before you was caught red-handed showing feelings of an almost human nature. This will not do. I'd like to apologize to my whole stream for that one, but I could not resist. And if you don't get why I just sang that, don't worry about it. It's a whole thing about a thing. From Dangerous Dackle, this is an animated Vine shroom. Hang on, loading up a few more. Okay, this one is from Goddess. How could you forget about me, Pop-Tart? I was your best character. How could you, Vinny? You're not in Tamagotchi. Pop-Tart, get out of here. What are you doing here? We don't need you. From Crisis to Pro, Bowie Jams featuring Waluigi. From the One Controller. Here's Vine Shroom hopping around like a mad ghoulish cunt. Really nice. From the One Controller, there's really Vine Swole. From Dejani 10. No, it's not Kappa, it's Kapla, which in Klingon means, I think, well met or something. Hang on. It's actually spelled Qapla, and it has an apostrophe at the end of it, and it means success. It's like a phrase like you use to wish fortune. Like, you know, if you say kapla, you're like, yes, success. Like, good fortune to you, good sir. And that's how it's written in Klingon, apparently. I shouldn't know these things, but I do. That's what you get when you watch every single episode of Star Trek ever made, except a few of Voyager, because you got sick of the show. From Schnubs, here's Banana. From Reply Mail, here is Bruce's new look. Ladies, control your panties. You know, seriously, look at him. He's gonna be fighting off the women, just because there's gonna be so many of them. From Nuke Gamer 67. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. From Barley Munzich, M-U-N-Z-C-H. Django. Vine under sauce. That's kind of awesome. So, for comparison purposes, Django's newest album is called Born Under Saturn. It's actually a really good album, by the way. Just highly recommended. And that's the inspiration for this picture here. You knew I would like that. And I do. From the man with a plan. The fabulous new confident Bruce, who sleeps outside now. From Dan Maku Spam. You fucked up. From Astrika. Some witch fan art. Not a whole lot of witch fan art, actually. When I click on Buru, the tag, the Buru tag for witch, there's a few pieces like that. There's that. Not very flattering. Yeah, a lot of witches' art is not very flattering at all. From Dangerous Dackle, there's Vinny. From Sethster, 4321. Little Vinesauce shroom. Okay. Okay, from Blankface. Vunt Skadilda. Species imperfect tulpa of Vinny. Hometown Los Angeles. Special skill making the fucking it sound. Age 5643 years old. Jesus Christ. You have a feather on your head. This is actually, I said this earlier, if you missed the Tamagotchi stream, there's actually another Vinny. It's the one that is in Tamagotchi Life. The one that says you've got a feather on your head. The one that people are looking at, the me's are looking at. This is an unknown character. And this is the best interpretation of it. A tulpa is, well, Google it. You'll figure it out. Anyway, I like that. That drawing is weird. And I like weird. I like to get real weird with it. From Dangerous Dackle, here's me as a monkey. Little monkey fella. From Pixel Pie 14, Waluigi. From Devil Jam, The Legend of Oink, which is a old stream of mine. From Reply Mail, The Trash Man. Frank Reynolds Minion? God damn it. From Stormman 3100, here's some word art of the streamers. From Sign, here's my newest shirt in Tamagotchi. High fashion. If you have to be high to wear it. From Ninslet, this is awesome. Satan versus Jesus. Who will win? Who will reign? I like how Jesus' jersey's got the age he died on it. And Satan is, of course, 666. But, you know, I didn't even realize they were both wearing basketball jerseys until today. And I want to see this match happen. You know, this has got to happen now. We've got to have some form of basketball game. Even if they just play asshole. From Night 890, it was me, Vinny. I'm the cause of it all. It was, oh right, Isaac is saying that. And I have Isaac music on. From the Mango, you sure you want me to off this thing? I feel bad for offing something too stupid to exist. Alright, well, the usual amount by the docks. Gonk. From Sign, some small face art, which is not something we get very often. From Fretless, Waluigi's new hat. Fretless, you still, I don't know if you're still updating the, Fretless did the art for the TV Tropes page. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but if you want to have your mind blown, if you haven't seen this and you're a Tamagotchi Life fan, go to Google and type Vinesauce Tamagotchi Life TV Tropes. Check that page out. It will, if you don't have tits, you'll grow them just so they can be exploded and then they'll fly off into the fucking stratosphere. Because the amount of detail and work put into that page is astounding. In fact, that page kind of renewed my interest in Tamagotchi when I first found it a while back. So, just wanted to point that out. Fretless does the art for it. I think he manages it too. I'm not sure. But it's an amazing accomplishment of wasting time on something as dumb as my Tamagotchi streams. But if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. And I love it. I think it's a great page. From Truly John 64. It's pretty cool. Sponge riding a fake Yoshi with sunglasses. From Lamengo. Hey, has anyone seen Deerce? I just proposed to her, but she's been missing for a while. Why is Apple Dave the hitman? Apple Dave needs to go. He needs to be hit, man. From Toast Logic, here's me helicoptering the hypnotizer device thingy. From Bomb ZYZ, Tamagotchi Life, the poll viewer's perspective. I'm not getting it. The poll viewer's perspective. I am a god. Okay. From Poppy, Two-Faced. From RDNX, there's Klingon thinking about Kappa and not Kapla, which, you know, it's supposed to be Kapla. From this honestly looks like a banan, and that is really this person's name. Check this out. Whoa, this is really, really great. Gains. The vine shroom transforming into a little vine fella and then swolling himself. Oh, this is an amazing gif. I have to say, this is one of the best. This honestly looks like a banana. You really did a great job with this. Great art. And also, is this done with like fucking Flipnote Studio? Incredible. From C. Here's a really amazing Vinny piece. You can see the antenna. They're very thin, so you don't see them unless you really look. But yeah, that's Vinny's new look with the white hair and everything. Okay, we got about another page. From Hollywood SN 202. From Hollywood SN. This is the name you're using on most now. Hollywood SN. You can call me SN, aka fuck character limits. Okay. Nice swole. From Hollywood SN. This is the first Vine Swole picture I ever drew. And that's Vine Swole now. So, wow. Really, is that what started this? Jesus. I mean, it's come a long way. It's kind of been fleshed out more. From like this big-headed, small-bodied thing into this like superhero. From Cinepepper. Save Klingon 2K15. I don't think anyone's really looking to get rid of Klingon, but you know what? Some people, I think, are just being spiteful. But, you know, if she does stupid shit, then she's gotta go. From the best man, Sausage Baby Dog. From Raikou, here's the dude from that crime game walking his sausage baby dog. From Flammable Hats. Shrimp again tonight. Yep, just eat live shrimp pets. From Knick Knack Pity Pat, some traditional art. This is, me and Klingon. Me and my new twat outfit. From Knick Knack Pity Pat. You realize how dirty that sounds, right? It's the original Jabroni group. I'm gonna give us a group name. 3 V's. From Elena D. In loving memory of Dear's the Best, episode 28 to episode 51. Yes, rest in peace, Dear's, and now rest in peace, Birdo. You will not be missed. From Tyrant's Tirasume. Pink sausage baby. That's creepy. From Six Shot Samuel. Here's sausage baby dog. Realism. That is actually horrifying. Look at that. It's got a baby face, it's a sausage, and it's got dog legs. That's fucking weird. I love it though. From No One. Here's some abstract kind of texturing of the Vinesauce logo. From The Unknown Lover. We love Vinny. It's our Vinny. I'm constantly changing art styles, so I hope my art still entertains you. Sure it does. Just keep changing. Always change, you know? But find what you like and enjoy. That's the thing. When it comes to music, for me, I always try to do, like, slightly different things. Or completely different things. Because it's fun. But I kind of know where I fit best, and I know what I like best. So I mostly stick in there. From Knox Robbins. The way you made this game fills me with the urge to shit! I get it. That's the, from The Wall. Which is what I was singing earlier, by the way. The pink baby dog, I guess, reminded him of this. Yeah. Makes sense. From Knox Robbins. Hey guys, I'm a grill. Can I have some skins too? Actual grill. From Chinatown Destroyer. Here's a combination of Bayonetta and Solid Snake. Or should I say Naked Snake. Very cool. From Moogie. Oh, that's a nice piece of art. There's Waluigi jamming out on his guitar. It's a really nice piece of art. I like how we can't see a fucking thing, but nicely done. Nicely drawn. From Cuckoo Banana. Here's a bunch of Tamagotchi stuff. And I like how the Beatles are in the back, but they have apple heads. In fact, why does, like, almost everything have an apple head here? What the fuck is this? I'm so confused. Is that Sigmund Freud? What? It's me, Sponge, and Pretzel. And, like, surrounding us is just things with apple heads and vegetables. Great art, but confirmed for very confusing. From Goddess. So the chat just going crazy with duets and pepes. Amazeballs. There's, yep, Amazeballs is in there. There you go. I said that today. I don't think I've ever said the phrase or the word Amazeballs out loud other than today. I slightly regret it. But, you know, it happened. I did it. Sorry, Vinny. Didn't... give enough of a fuck today to do any good with... You don't never have to apologize. Just do what you can. I'm not expecting anything from anyone. In fact, I don't remember, like, who draws most of the time. I just kind of see it as I go along. My memory's bad, and there's just a lot of people that draw, so don't worry, I'm never disappointed. Do what you can, and do it because you're having fun. Do it! From Kangaroo. Here's another of the sausage baby dog. That is fucking horrifying. You guys love that thing. Jesus. From Hexacon. What? Oh, it's Kiss Kermit. From Enzific. 4,000 people are watching this right now. 4,000 people. 4,000. And it's just that dog. From Furit. There's Crime Life 2. Best game of 2005, Nintendo Power. And from Blankface, this looks like a chromosome more than a fucking starfish. Alright guys, that's it. That's the art. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun tonight. This was a great... I think this was a success. This is a very fun stream for me. We got to do some Tomodachi, did some weird games, some shitty games, some Bayonetta 2. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. You know, Sunday's usually the crazy day. Next week, we'll do Corruptions, and I have a few other things that I want to do on Sundays. Sundays, like, I don't really plan much. Like... I'll tell you a little insight for a minute or two about my life and the kind of person I am. I don't like planning. I really don't. I don't know why that is. I never really figured that out. It's just one of those weird fucking things that... Like, if someone tries to plan something, like, so meticulously and too much in advance, I tend to get a little bit freaked out. So I don't really like to plan things. Unless it's an event, you know, like the charity stream or, you know, something like that. But if it's something that can be done more spontaneously, that's kind of the best. Like, I kind of had a few games in mind for tonight, aside from Tomodachi. But I just kind of see how I'm feeling. Like, I almost wasn't sure I was going to do Bayonetta. I almost did Darkest Dungeon. But Bayonetta felt right. Probably not the best way to live. But, you know, here's a true story. When we used to do shows, when in my old band with Mike and Phil, we would go on stage really without a set list. And I would just say, let's do this. We want to do this one. Let's do this one. We would, like, maybe have a few songs to start, but yeah, there was, like, no set list. It would just be whatever we were feeling, and we would just do it. That just worked for me. So, yeah, planning is just something that, like, if I have to do it for, like, an interview or something, sure, I'll do it. But, generally, I just tend to be pretty... Picture this. Somewhat planned stuff mixed with spontaneity. So, like, planning the kind of basic details, and then when I get there, it's spontaneous. So... I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, I'll see you guys this week. More Metal Gear Solid 3. And I think we're getting kind of... I think we're over halfway done with that game. More Bayonetta 2. I plan on doing some more Isaac this week as well. And Hotline Miami 2 will happen. As well as maybe some Smash. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, not going to plan too much. Good night, guys. And go to Vinesauce.com if you want to see the other streamers. Currently, Direbor is live with Phoenix Wright, and Fred's live with Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. So you can go to Vinesauce.com. I'll be hosting one of them. And if you want to check out the other one, then you can. Go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce or Vinesauce.com. Good night, guys. See you soon.